Hey kids, here we are with Dollar Tree Theater number 17. Little movie, and it's a very little movie called Being. Kind of see that creature there, and there's the house. It looks like the actual house in the movie. And we have a couple stars there. Lance Hendrickson, Robert John Burke. He was also in Thinner. He was the second RoboCop. This is co-written by the director Douglas C. Williams with Matthew Quinn Martin. This is not an Alien movie, which was a disappointment for me. But it was a completely confusing movie, kind of incoherent in its narrative. Because it ends with it, I guess they have a couple FBI agents who are interviewing a couple of the survivors of the night. And the FBI agents have the worst dialogue, and it's the worst part of the movie. The rest of the movie, they're in a house, and at one point I thought all the men in the house were brothers, but I think we only have two brothers that are in the house. And there's a third brother, and that is, I think, because nothing is clear in this movie, I think the third brother is Robert John Burke, who is a sheriff, and he does share their last name. Their father is Lance Henriksen, and he's a reverend. I think a good deal of the acting is very good, but aside from the two stars, Brian Foister, who plays the oldest of the two brothers in the house, he's the best, and his character is weird because we don't know him before the movie starts. I mean, there's nothing before this that explains. There's a weird change to him, I guess. But we're introduced to him by him screwing another man's wife. But then he comes off as really religious and rather fascistic in his behavior. And you hear multiple times, that's not like you. That's not like, we have no fucking idea how he was like, and they never give examples too. But his acting's really on point, and he wakes you up. I mean, the first 36 minutes of this movie, they sort of hint at stuff, but there's nothing really fucking happens. We get to know kind of like a family dynamic. They're obviously with friends, maybe with cousins. I don't know. There's James Patrick Nelson. He plays Dennis Byrne. And one of the guys who gets interviewed, James St. Vincent, he plays Joseph Byrne. He's obviously they're obviously brothers. It's tremendously hard to figure out what the fuck is going on in this movie. But there's a being that is lurking about, but it's mostly all this tension with this family and stuff. Uh, the character played by James St. Vincent, apparently he disappeared 6 years ago, and he's not completely sure where he went. And they sort of react to that, I guess. I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck's going on in this movie. But he eventually says that this being who really doesn't do that much in the movie is beyond good and evil. It's above the idea of angels and demons. And I don't know what the fuck's going on in this movie. I honestly don't. And the FBI is interviewing these people because they're tracking it. I don't know what the fuck's going on in this movie. I think the filmmakers had good intent, but ultimately it's just a very confusing movie. It's not entertaining because of that. But that's Dollar Tree number 17. Bean. I don't know. Yeah, well, I got it on Blu-ray at least. Oh, okay. Well, until next time, stay safe and always have a good time. Bye now.